Sing an R. Kelly song.
Something about flying.
My mind.
Tell me no. Oh, I hate that song.
And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Careful Boys. Hey, Joe, your buddy's not doing well in prison right now.
Larry Nasser?
I thought that was
Your mentor?
I thought it was his mentor.
Your medical mentor?
Who's my friend?
R. Kelly.
Really? R. Kelly. Damn, what's going on?
The acoustics of his cell aren't good?
That's crazy.
He's still singing, bro.
Oh my heart, dude.
Did you see the video of him singing? No, there was inmates recording him singing.
I knew he was live streaming for a little bit.
Can we watch it, please?
Wait, so that's your friend?
I guess.
What do you have in common with him?
Great musicians.
Oh yeah.
Musical minds.
That's illustrated. My fault.
Oh my! Sing an R. Kelly song.
Something about flying.
My mind.
Tell me no. Oh, I hate that song.
Do you want a passport?
Why?
Say, do you want a passport?
Sing the song that you like.
Can you give me something that?
I believe.
Oh yeah, that sounds whack too.
Oh damn.
How about?
What about the...
Oh.
So that you like him now?
Ignition is his best song.
Yeah, Ignition. That's
The remix. With Jermaine Dupri on it.
Still got it.
what if it's just some OG?
Damn, that guy's still
Honestly,
good.
with
With a voice like that, you can get away with a lot.
That's just not even R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if that's just an OG that knows how to sing?
Yeah, it could be. If I worked the jails, I would unlock the fucking jail cells and let them out. Like, god damn. Here's a mic. Yeah.
Boondocks did a funny ass joke on him back in the day too in one of their episodes where he's in court and then he's trying to convince the jury, so they just give him a mic and he starts singing and they're all, yeah!
He's good, man.
Or what if he has to sing every fucking day or else he get beat up?
Get butt rammed?
Oh, jeez, I didn't say that.
According to members of his legal team, he's scared out of his mind right now and desperately begging to be let out of prison.
R. Kelly. I guess that's why you don't do the shit you did.
Oh, you're gonna get beat up in jail?
What is this?
You just trying to get the video demonetized faster?
Hey man, chill out. We need this.
Apparently, the singer broke down in tears during a recent phone call as he fears for his life and his health is spiraling downwards behind bars.
All great news.
Yeah, honestly,
fucking love it. You should be fearing for your life.
Because in that first half, he was having too much fun, dude. The viral videos of him in prison, it was too much fun, and I was kind of like conflicted a little bit. But now he's getting what he's coming to him.
Is he in like a white collar prison?
He shouldn't be.
No, right?
Those aren't white collar crimes that he was doing.
Yeah. He wasn't embezzling funds.
Yeah, dude. You think they're all peeing on him now?
I hope they aren't, because he might like that.
They should put all the sexual predators in a special place.
They do.
Do they?
They have their own unit.
Yeah, it's called the hydraulic press unit.
Protections.
No, protection.
Because they can't be with everyone else. They're gonna get destroyed.
Dude,
He is in what they call a special housing unit. Anybody familiar with what that actually is?
Is it when you're a celebrity? You're a
probably like
Probably.
separate from like threat,
It's like solitary confinement.
but you get steak and ribs.
No lobster today. Yeah. We just got beef ribs. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm sure he had some kind of special treatment for sure, but man, I just hate hearing people that did heinous stuff complain about the conditions of prison.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
like this is what you did, dude.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I know.
Was this recent overdose like a him thing, or was that like people trying to?
Hymns. He took too many hymns.
Ding.
That's crazy.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, this is just the Ozempic. Ah, fuck. These are the dick pills.
He had a recent OD.
Yeah. That's what brought him to the North Carolina hospital.
They found drugs on
They
him.
responded too quick.
Well, how did they do? How
They
does he
revived
get,
him.
You got drugs in jail?
But there's a conversation as to whether it was like a plotted overdose versus like a.
Honestly, who cares, man?
Yeah. I think we just wiped this fool from history.
I think he's irrelevant.
Keep Ignition on Spotify, but get rid of the guy.
Just say that it was Joe instead of R. Kelly.
They should. You know what they should do to really discredit him?
What?
They should just give all his song credits to just a different artist.
That's what I'm saying, man. Just give it
Joe-
to fucking
oh my
Joe Mama.
It's not R. Kelly, it's Kelly R. Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland.
Yeah. Give all the song credits to Kelly Rowland. You know, Kelly Rowland's remix to Ignition is my favorite.
Or give all the credits to like a children's hospital, so they always get money.
Boo.
Ignition remix by
Boring.
the Children's Hospital. It's like Kids Bop.
By City of Hope or something.
They do all the songs.
Chalk.
Chalk.
That's crazy.
Did you guys see those videos back then?
Which ones?
Of him, like the leaked videos with the
him?
girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, dude, I didn't see it because it'd be considered.
Well, we were children, so it would be.
But
even
my
Stevens.
memory lasts forever.
You know what's funny?
My friend downloaded it and he was like, he forced me to watch it, and I was
Your friend Mo?
No, you actually know this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I was like,
Or he was like
so in
pissing
shock.
on Aaliyah or
because he
something.
thought it was so funny. No, he was just peeing. I couldn't even understand that people would pee on someone as a sexual thing.
Oh.
Because like
Who is he peeing on?
some girl. Like it was like a regular like webcam kind of like
yeah.
sex situation,
Child
and
or
he just
adult?
starts peeing on.
He's
them.
like standing on the left, and then she's
Yeah. And then he
the
was
story?
he was laughing. He was like dying laughing, and I'm just watching the video like, this is crazy. Like I didn't even have the same reaction when I watched Two Girls One Cup. Two Girls One Cup was like, ew, right? But this was like, why is he peeing on her? I don't understand it.
I didn't understand it back then either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand it now?
I understand it too well.
No.
It's actually all I'm into.
But after that, after watching that video, when I heard his song, and then he goes, "My mind's telling me no, but my body," and it's like I think that he's saying no, I don't want to pee on her, but his body's making me want to pee really bad.
He's too hydrated.
How do you feel about Michael Jackson and PYT then?
That's completely different.
Whoa!
It's completely different.
How?
You cornered him.
Because if you really want to boil it down, Pretty Young Thing is about a female, and everyone thinks that he likes young boys. But Pretty Young Thing is about a
Young
pretty
female?
young female.
What if it's too young?
It's too young.
No, he doesn't like young girls. What is it? I want
So it doesn't
to
match.
love you, but my mind's telling me no.
It doesn't work like that. Hey, by the way, they found hella porn in the fucking Neverland Ranch. So that means he's a man because he likes fucking regular porn.
It said regular porn.
I saw this one video.
Regular porn.
I saw this one video of Pharrell talking about how he worked with Michael Jackson, and he said Michael Jackson came in with some like hot lady, just made out with her, and just left, and
saw
he was
that.
like, "Yo, that's pretty cool." That was the only video where I go, maybe Joe's right. I go, oh, it's Pharrell.
What if it was for show though?
Yeah, it could be. Absolutely.
I mean, if you're,
You think he'd kiss a girl? He'd be like, ew, that's gross. I don't like that. Honestly, if you're Michael Jackson and you're undercover doing one of the most heinous long-term crimes of your life, you'd probably have to keep a really detailed outer shell.
yeah, and that's goes in line with what he was doing, maybe.
That's Omicron talking right
I'd be
there.
mega straight in public.
And then, but he's like, I'm gonna go ring shopping with this little boy, and we're gonna just go hang out at the mall. We're gonna rent out the whole mall with this one little kid. That's also like,
His PR agent's like, hey, you just did this recently. You think you can make out with the chick in front of a high-profile celebrity?
He's like, oh, okay.
I don't want.
Everyone knows what a ladies' man he was.
Everybody knows.
You guys just jealous. Because you couldn't pull girls like him.
Dude, I'm pretty jealous of
Who
MJ.
could pull girls like Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson could pull so many girls.
Dude, Michael, they were fainting by the time they got close.
Imagine being jealous of him and thinking like, it should be me. That's such a high.
Girls do that when I walk into the room.
I could lean way over and come back up.
girls fell like dominoes when you walked by them.
Yeah.
They did. Everybody.
They went.
did.
All ages did.
Yup. All genders.
Especially older people that are of legal age.
Especially, but not limited to. Is
But
that
we're
what you're
talking
saying?
about R. Kelly here, the real criminal with video evidence and actual proof that he was a scumbag.
Did you guys watch the 15 episode documentary on R. Kelly?
Yes,
Where he gets
I
mad,
loved
where he
it.
loses his shit.
I fucking love. What you mean, teenager?
Bro, this dude would literally scope out middle schools and high schools. He'd like stay outside the fence and try to scoop up these girls. It's crazy. And the amount of like testimonies from all these girls, you're like, oh my god.
Bro, endless.
Endless. It was to the point where they're like, we can't fit it into like.
Dude, you can't. Yeah. You can't even
we got to
find
do 2 seasons.
You can't find a folder with a strong enough spine to close it of the files. Like, it's so freaking thick.
So many. Dude.
Yeah.
There has to be going up, something going up at the top, where they say it's okay. Everyone do it. This is the new way.
That's why I feel bad for him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, there's so many reports of all these people always wanting to.
Unchecked power, yeah.
Yeah,
All the
messing
yes
with
men?
young ass people.
You hear the conspiracy theories of how P Diddy's responsible for MJ's death?
Oh, what do they say?
No, what is
this?
that
Is
That's a conflict for him
doctor,
because he
right?
likes them both.
this is good.
What's that one?
How do you pick between P. Diddy and Michael
Okay,
Jackson?
I don't like P. Diddy.
Origin of the claims, because this is like circling social media right now.
I never liked his music either.
What?
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
What's Diddy's most banger song?
Maybe like
He
Bad
should've
Boys
stayed
for
a
Life
producer.
or like
To me, it's Last Night. Last Night.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good song.
That's a banger song, but then you find out what it's
the
about.
Keisha Cole one.
He has a lot of good. He has a lot of good songs.
When he was on a track, I was like, get off. Stay a producer. Stay a producer.
I Need a Girl Part 2.
All the garbage cans are hit.
Stomp. Featuring Stomp. Last night.
Honestly, that came on my Spotify randomly, and I freaked out a little bit.
Hey, we're trying to be time.
That's why I only have one. You
yeah,
played
that
it for
is
like
a Diddy
fucking 10 seconds.
But that wasn't even copyrighted music. It was AI. It was AI of R. Kelly making music in jail.
Dude, you are a conspiracy theory yourself. All right, so social media claims include like obviously they stem from recent legal troubles faced by P Diddy. And the subsequent circulation of various theories. Some theories point to J. Cole's 2014 song She Knows, which includes a line mentioning Michael Jackson, Aaliyah, and Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Additionally, some individuals have cited the fact that Diddy's former security chief was also MJ's security chief and present at the time of his death as a connection.
Didn't Michael Jackson die of a heart attack?
Yeah, because he was taking too many of that fucking.
So everyone,
Hymns.
there's a lot of people
Hymns,
saying
yeah.
that Diddy's preferred method of killing people that was close to him was they all had heart attacks, and you know they're all saying that he poisoned a lot of these people, including his ex-wife, huh?
Like Jamie Foxx.
Oh shit.
That's like his move, you know what I mean?
Jamie Foxx is alive, dude.
But he was in the hospital for a real long time,
under very like confidential.
and nobody knew. Everybody was like, "Don't say
He
nothing."
just got sick out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Didn't he just fall?
No, dude. He was like, wasn't he in like a coma or
He
something?
got a stroke from it. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
that's
in a
what I'm
coma.
He had a stroke. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that might be poison.
I mean, that's a pretty good method, though.
And you
So
hear
can
about
induce
Diddy
heart
stuff.
attacks.
You're like, this guy's definitely capable of this.
How do you induce heart attacks like remotely?
You
Wi-Fi.
give them specific
5G.
5G, 6G.
Oh, I'm gonna give you the high speed.
Cat Williams' controversial views. There's an old video of Cat Williams expressing his views on Michael Jackson's death being controversial, hinting at a sinister orchestration by powerful figures in the industry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Sony
but-
executives.
You know what? That I feel like a lot of these deaths though just happen to be so convenient. Not like they're gonna be a conspiracy, but like there's a lot of celebrities that just be dying from their own fucking behavior, and it just lines up with other people's good fortune.
True.
You know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson could have died anytime, and that would have been good news for somebody.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Financially.
Not for Joe. Not for Joe.
Yeah, I just think that like a lot of the time, like Amy Winehouse dying could be a conspiracy, but then they're just gonna ignore years of fucking addiction. Like there's some people
Yeah.
that really did do something unfortunate and it led to their death. But
But
then,
Michael Jackson had a concert coming up. This is it.
Yeah, he don't want to cancel.
That's true. I did want to see
With
that.
the recent album drop, sold out O Stage in London.
They were planning on making a run.
That's
And
why
in
I
the
think,
This Is
like-
It movie was kind of telling us like there are nefarious forces out there and you got to be careful.
That's why I think they celebrate even harder when their death can't be attributed to their actions. It's even better to cheer somebody on to be like, yeah, take more drugs, do all you want, because it's like
Yeah.
that's good for you if they fucking kick the bucket.
And did you know that his licensing contract was about to come up for his estate?
That sounds like a.
For all the music.
That's what I mean, man.
But according to Omicron, dude, he could have died anytime somebody would have won.
This is my hard statement. I think like the best way to kill somebody is with their own vices because it can never be traced back to you. So if you have a vice and I can monetize off of you dying, I'm gonna encourage you to do whatever that vice is.
How would you want me to die?
It'd be with sex.
Stick up the butt.
No, I think it's sex.
That's my vice.
It'd be
alcohol,
sex,
dude. Alcohol.
Sex in India.
Alcohol.
Sex in India.
Don't make it
for
too real.
sure.
Like you know, like if you were a chancellor to a sultan, and that sultan developed like a heroin addiction, you wouldn't stop him from it. You know what I mean? Like you'd be like, fucking go, you'd get him more shit, whatever. I feel like those are the.
You'd enable it.
Yeah, you just enable someone until they croak, and you'll never be guilty of it.
What about that one politician recently that died because he swallowed a bee?
Oh, I thought he like stung him and he got a freaking.
Swallowed a bee.
Yeah, it stung him and he had a heart attack or some shit.
Yeah.
She should have ate the bee with water.
He didn't swallow it the right way.
Yeah.
A bee flew into his throat, stung him, and then he died from that accident. But it was like on a golf trip or some shit.
Was he highly allergic to it?
He's a mouth breather. He just inhaled too big.
I think it induced some kind
Yeah.
of.
Being stung on the inside is different from being stung on the outside.
But it sounds like an assassination because he was like a certain important figure, and I don't know, there was some
I think there's so many easy conspiracies behind famous people's deaths, but like.
But they could also just shoot you too. Like, remember the two lawmakers out in Minnesota that got shot up?
The Dems, right?
Yeah.
He came in a president mask and went to the door. Did you see that shit?
Because he said no to healthcare for illegals.
Oh yeah.
Which is very confusing.
And there's that interview of her like talking about that, and she seems all scared and stuff.
Yeah, she said, I had to do what majority of people wanted to do, blah, blah, blah.
But she's talking about it real scared.
Like, she was very she's like, I had to make this mistake. Like, she's like sighing and everything.
Those are like, to me, those are the best assassinations.
Holy shit.
Either you get someone with their own vices, or you brainwash a crazy operative to do the work for you, and they don't even know who's telling them to do it.
Oh, that's why one of the craziest assassination is the Kim Jong, the brother.
Oh no, that one.
Oh, the girls?
Yeah. They thought they were on a TV show. Yeah.
But they've been doing that for like a year and a half, so it's like that was a slow burn.
Crazy. See, that's like, I think that's masterful. At that level, I don't think people are just murking each other like sloppily. I think they really do have ways to make it look like it was.
They're doing a 4-year plan, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's like and then we go, oh, that guy was nuts.
If we had a full-time job at the FBI or CIA or whatever it was, and our only job was to figure out how to assassinate, I think we can do it.
I think we'd be good at it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your job, right? So, like, if you're like a secret agent in North Korea and you got to figure out what this is gonna be, like, yeah, I think it's like you're. I think that those things you can figure out is like we don't spend that much time thinking about it.
Yeah.
But to execute, like, chances are you're doing it to somebody who's high profile, high security. You got to sneak a mole in there in order to discover what those vices are, or like the loopholes in their security and stuff, you know?
And not have it get traced back to you.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why I'd be careful with podcasting. I mean, not podcast, but like, real world interviews and stuff like that.
Oh.
Because you know how the North Korea one, they just they covered his mask. Imagine an interview dude going like, hey, my bad, hit your nose and shit with it all the time.
My bad.
Sorry, first day on the job, hit you in the face with the mic.
My bad.
Every time you take a breath, too, like between sentences, there's.
And you got anthrax.
I was just, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if one of the concept is that?
Damn.
Interviews, and next thing you know,
But then what if I sneeze? I sneeze and then it blows onto your face.
Oh yeah.
my bad.
But see, that's where it's like those type of killings are so like that's like a radicalized individual, right? That's why it freaking irks me so bad when like people of power like try to create radicalization with people, because that's how you get acid attacks and like people that really don't care about the consequence of whether they get caught or not, and they just do shit for the freaking jihad. You know what I mean? Like that's where you're running into crazy territory.
Oh,
Stay home in a nice neighborhood.
That was a big ass fart.
You farted?